Now, technical problems here, folks. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Well, here we are again, as it's been said in the chat, and we got a very good reason for that again.
Let's just say Colton woke me up at 6:30, 6 o'clock this morning. Decided, hey, kids don't have online class right now. Let's put the fan up.
They don't know which fan.
So we put a living room fan up. It started at probably 7:15.
It was early.
7:30-ish. And
hold on, it says I ain't even know, but you're talking to an empty room.
It'll jump.
See that?
And then
nobody is here.
It took us like 5 hours to put that fan together.
We're gonna have to repeat that again in a minute. So let's just sit here and just stare at each other. Oh goodness.
So gracious. Now we have 7. It jumped.
Oh goodness. We'll give it a minute for that some folks get in here. Surprise again on Monday. Who would have thought Monday? Here we are though.
Well, we had some problems this morning.
Sure did. Here we are though. We here on a Monday live show. Yeah.
Just say hey to people as we go.
That's Mr. Razilla Review. He used to review movies. He's a pretty funny guy. Flipping Mama 5 is in the house. Bargain Resale Sean, good afternoon. Hey guys, been missing Talks videos.
I guess lives.
Or y'all's. Been missing y'all's.
Got an eyelash.
I'm super lost.
Susan, welcome.
Is that a tomato? Go back. Is that a tomato?
I think it's a mushroom.
Yep, it's a mushroom.
Joe Deals.
Joe Deals is in here. Good to have you here. Henry as well.
Good old Rev.
Mr. Reverend Resale himself, David, is in the house. Good to have you here as well.
We got our package today. Thank you.
Got our gum. I love that gum. Too
early last time.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, it was early last time. Yesterday we did it. Ready, steady sales in the house. Good to have you here, Mr. Wow, look at that. He got him a new picture. Baritone Man. I missed yesterday too early, so this is a nice surprise. Yep, it was definitely early yesterday. Definitely, but hopefully y'all watched the replay. I was eat up with crabs at the beginning, but we got past that and moved on. And now we're here now. So I was going to do...
Hang on, let's finish saying hey to everybody.
Okay, I'm getting ahead. Coleville Trail Cam. That's awesome. Hold on, go back.
I think it's a raccoon.
That is a bobcat. Awesome stuff. Terry Morrison is in the house.
Good old Nikki T.
Got a virtual open house at 5. Open house. Y'all still in y'all's house?
I think it's a school, kind of like a Zoom class.
Oh. Y'all's mushroom and updated it. Name from Sons. Miss Angela Hansard says, hello, sweethearts. Mr. Chizzy says, howdy, Colton, Courtney, and the guy.
Oh!
Roll Tide, brother, roll Tide. Rah, shish kebab.
Just in time, listen.
Sarah Suburban Backyard Tractor Club. Hello, folks.
I'm just talking a little bit faster and see if you can catch it all.
Howdy from South Carolina. Hey, we got a couple of folks in here from South Carolina. Yes, it's for school, all work, no play today. That's horrible.
I feel you.
Yeah. So this morning I got up at 5 o'clock. I was rip roaring, ready to go. So I went in there to the room. I woke Courtney up. I said, hey, honey, let's go, Tater Chip. So we come over here, and I got this big old ceiling fan. I said, well, we got time before we got to ship the orders. I said, it ain't going to take 20 minutes to mount this ceiling fan in the living room. And we'll, be done, come over here and do our orders and normal things, go. Well, at 7:15, we arrived back at the house. And at 2:30, I got that ceiling fan done. Buddy, that thing was hard.
Well, it wasn't so much as hard if it wasn't so much as level.
I picked this ceiling fan up at the yard sale.
With no instructions.
And I thought it was new, which it was new. Somebody just opened it up and took out the instructions. I don't know who would have thought. And so I said, well, this is a good looking fan. Let's hang it up in my house. And I'm thinking, okay, 20 minutes. You know, you hook this thing in, took some wires together, and bada bing, there it is.
It says a 30-minute setup.
And
Not
yeah.
a 30-minute setup.
Yeah, that was rough. My whole body hurts. Like,
not just yours.
I couldn't hold nothing up for after about 10 seconds, my arms gave out and I couldn't hold nothing up. So I was constantly, and Courtney was screaming, trying to hold a piece of plastic up at her
My
arm.
arms hurt so bad.
I mean, we was good for the first 20 minutes. After that, it was hit and go. It was horrible. But we got over here at what time was it? I don't even know. 2 o'clock, 1:30. Got the orders packed up and sent out.
Annie Marie.
And
hi.
There was no way for me to fulfill my video a day and video on Monday for this channel without a live, because I mean there was just no way. I'm in the process of downloading clips now. See all them clips? Half of that is the ceiling fan.
And not just the first take.
So we're downloading all the clips now, but there was no way I could get them edited and uploaded.
Mark is here.
Yeah, I was planning on doing that fan, coming over here, filming some other stuff and uploading it today, but that all got kicked hard to the curb. Like hard. It was horrible.
Annie Marie and Mark are here.
It was horrible.
Louie.
Driving in the car on the way home from the capital of Tejas, listening to you guys safely. Just wanted to say hi. Good to have you in here, Louie. Did you just call her Tater Chip? Yep, sure did.
There was no instructions, Nikki T. None whatsoever. Just the picture on the box.
Yeah, it was rough. And the thing about this house was built in 1600s, so the ceiling is not
it's
level.
Not very straight, yeah.
And the electrical box is from, I think it was made before the house was built. So the new style ceiling fans were them bolts mount up in there. They were too wide. So I had to do some ingenuity and run the big wood screw kind of angled up this way into the ceiling.
It was a mess.
And then we got styrofoam on our ceiling panels. So then the ceiling fan crown couldn't set up in them bolts. So then I went and bought a big plate looking thing to put it was a big ordeal.
We got a medallion to put over it.
That's what it was, a medallion. And that joker didn't fit, so I had to get the saw out that joker and cut a big old hole in it. And
let's just say
now
it's not coming down.
After some wood screws and a half a tube of liquid nails, that ceiling fan is in the roof.
And it works.
And some duct tape. So,
and probably a few extra screws.
Yeah, we had a lot of extra pieces. I don't know.
I think that was if we used the down rod, you had them extra.
I mean, screws. I had extra poles and I'm not kidding, a handful of bolts.
But you got to think, you can mount it
and some
flush,
kind of
slope or a down.
Some
rod.
kind of little play. I don't know. We ended up. I could probably make a whole nother fan out of the extra parts, but I mean, it works. It works.
Martin says hi from Edinburgh.
You guys make a great team. Thank you. Yes. Well, she started to, and then her arm started hurting. So y'all will see a lot of this in the video, like this right here, because I had this big old tripod. And she was like,
"Well, Colton says, just set it down and hold this, or hand me this." So I just put the tripod down. So you get what you get.
But yeah, that should. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There may have been some words said that shouldn't have been spoken.
We'll try to edit those out.
But I mean, it was a pain, man. It was a pain, but we got it up. Every time I think a home improvement project is going to take it, yep.
There was no instructions on anything.
I mean, if there would have been instructions, I would have just thrown them away anyway. But the fact that there wasn't, I mean,
doubt it.
Kind of ticked me
with
off.
All the pieces and everything. I doubt we would have probably glanced at them.
I mean, it was to the point where we built up this fan before we hung it because we thought we knew what we were doing. And then this thing weighed 75 pounds and we're trying to hang it. Mistake number one, had to take all that off. And then I got it mounted up there again. Mistake number two, I forgot a screw or something, so I had to take it all down again. It was up and down a good 15 times. But anyhow, My black dog poster is in my hallway above the big poster of the movie. That is awesome, man. I got me the Super Troopers poster hanging up over there the other day.
Super Troopers 2.
Pretty cool stuff. Hi, hun. Just got to bed. Finally catching a live chat. I hope you're doing better, Miss Turner. She had her teeth knocked out by her dog. So hopefully that's getting better. I feel for you. It's horrible. Hold on, y'all. Y'all bear with me. Okay.
Miss Debbie's here.
Miss Debbie had a poll going a while ago on Instagram. Knob or tube? Knob or tube?
Knob or tube for what?
Knob and tube. Knob and tube. Knob and tube. Hello, y'all. I hope we are. Hope you are as well.
We are now.
Yep, going wonderful now. I am done for the day, son. Done.
Fans up. School's done.
Got the Powerade. I mean, I'm about to kick off my shoes in this shop and just relax.
I hope not. Your feet may stink.
They'd run the neighbor out they stinks about.
Miss Jane's here.
Good to have you here. Forest Finds. Hey from Michigan in the woods. Awesome. Extra pieces. The extra piece to our things we will find across the yard. I'm serious, man. There's all kind of extra pieces. But however, I did learn a lot, and I want to share this with you guys and gals. If y'all didn't know this, it is a completely untapped market. The cell phone. What are them things called?
Ceiling fan?
Ceiling fan market on eBay. Money. The only reason I bought that thing was because it said remote inside, and I was going to take the remote out and sell it separate. The remote sells for like $50. So, but I mean, you could piece that joker out and make $200. I mean, if y'all see vintage ceiling fans or new ceiling fans, buy them jokers and part them out. I'm telling you, who would have thought?
And he's like, well, we'll just put the fan up and sell the remote. Kind of find out the fan doesn't work without the remote.
So this guy and gal is fixing to get into the ceiling fan business. Heavy.
I don't know about that. You get it all lifted.
They're heavy. But yeah, I mean, who would have thought? It's better than how some of these Texans do it. We use it to hold up our fans where the screws can't hold it together. Yeah, I mean, ours pretty close, probably. Pretty close. I'm new to reselling and been binge watching all of your videos. I appreciate all what you guys do. Awesome, man. I appreciate that.
That is a lot of videos to binge watch.
And that's like a lot of bad videos to binge watch. Like, if y'all go back, like I was, you got me calling things Joker now. That's an awesome problem to have. Joker, rascal. Speaking of rascal, I mean, there's no real rhyme or reason to this show right now anyhow. So I can chase all the squirrels. I figure I won't, kind of. We used to have this little dog.
Don't know what he was.
Ugliest little dog called Rascal was his name.
Well,
he had hair. He looked like a chihuahua, but his hair was like a wild hog hair, like real.
He was
bristly,
really a weird breed.
Weird. We put this joker in one of them, kennels, like 8 foot by 8 foot by 8 foot tall kennels, and this little joker, Rascal. We called him. He kept getting out. We thought, how's he getting out?
We first thought somebody was letting him out.
So we stood there and went on a stakeout watching this joker. He climbed up that fence 8 foot like a little monkey. Just
when he gets to the top, he just jumps.
And got up on top 8 foot high, and he would get up there and do like a barrel roll flip off the top, land on his feet, and just walk off.
He ran. Well, he got out one day and got hit by a car.
He got out one day. I mean, we couldn't keep him in nothing. I put tarps up there across the top, and he'd gnaw a hole in the tarp and crawl through it.
He did not like to be contained.
I had never seen a dog like that before.
Wish I lived nearby you. I would have come and took care of it for you.
Took care of my ceiling fan.
Wish you would have. That was a pain in the rear.
Been awesome. They are doing wonderful now that they are done with school for today. They are at the house playing the Minecrafts and
watching TV now because we
probably watching us. So, hello.
How have you been feeling? My morning sickness has actually calmed down quite a lot. I feel okay. I get drained sometimes, but that's just because he wakes me up at the crack of dawn.
I think I'm pregnant too then.
You wear me out sometimes just watching you.
That's old wiring. They call it knob and tube.
Must be on a wire.
I mean, this stuff, it was like, them wires was as big around my finger right there. Huge. I had to go buy special wire nuts to put on them jokers.
And then I think you ended up crimping them together.
It was horrible.
Then do the wire.
I'm hoping the house is still standing right now as I'm saying this. Working's man's feet is supposed to stink. Amen. Hold on. Stop the presses. Right here.
Well, I was gonna
Mr. Baritone Man, $9.99 super chat, so thank you so much for that. He says, long day's work, you deserve a beer. Miss Courtney can have a soda. I appreciate the super chat. I don't drink. I hadn't drank in a long time. Been years and years. But I appreciate the super chat and the thought behind it, so thank you.
I get a Coke now.
I mean, I'm drinking a Powerade. Drinking that Powerade. Good idea. Where are we at? That means you'll have two business, ceiling fan business, and the nuts and bolts business. Yep. Paint the Redneck Resale logo on the ceiling fan plate.
I don't know. These are like a whitewashed type.
Buddy, I think I should have measured it because it's like 7 feet blades. So when they spin, they come close to hitting the side walls of the living room. And if you turn...
He's exaggerating.
It's a big old fan in a itty bitty room. Hey, you have a good one, Miss Nikki T.
Have fun finishing school.
Steve-O is in here. Good to have you here as well. Alex. Howdy, guys from Israel. Man. That's awesome, man. Glad to have you here.
Tom. He's here.
Tom King, Donna's Treasures, is in the house. That is Larry's wife. So good to have you here as well. Thank you. Yep. I kicked that whenever I got out in the military. Sure did. I just stopped by a thrift store that's been closed since March and it's open. Awesome. They probably hadn't restocked.
You didn't do yeehaw.
Yeehaw?
I figured you did.
Yee. I ain't drank in a long time either. That's awesome. Have you guys seen the movie Survive the Night? It's also a movie starring Bruce Willis. Survive the Night. Is it newer or older? Sounds familiar. I think it's newer.
I can't spell.
She's writing it down. Last night we watched the second part too.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I don't like the actor in that movie.
I mean, it's funny, but it's horrible.
Froggy's here.
Good to have you here, Anthony. Mr. Froggy.
There's his hi. He is working.
Well, tell him we said hello. Don't work too hard. It is Monday. Easy to do. The Rican Flipper says, hey. Good to have you here as well.
He said new.
Yeah, I think I seen that. The cover for it on Voodoo. I think.
Was it on Voodoo or was it on Hulu?
I don't know. I've been watching a bunch of these like media and VHS documentaries.
Oh my god, y'all, if I gotta watch any more of those, I'm gonna put a bullet in my head.
Like VHS Lives 2 and 1, VHS Massacre. What's the other one?
It's so boring.
VHS Nasties. Because apparently, back whenever they started making these older VHS, they got to the point where they were so gory, a lot of countries outlawed them and they put them on this basically a hit list. And now collectors are looking for that hit list, and like those movies are worth big money. It
wouldn't be so bad if they just gave you a list of the movies and not have to.
But they show the stuff and they teach me about it, and like what I'm doing it for my learning.
But it makes me want to
learn for stuff, to look out for. And so I've been watching that.
I just normally put my headphones in, pull up my book, and listen to music while I'm reading. So I ain't gotta listen to it.
What else have we done?
Hang on, let's see. Orville
Osborne. Hi from West Virginia. Take me home. Country road. Hello, Richard. Good to have you here as well.
He said sci-fi, not... Oh, she said sci-fi, not gore.
What's sci-fi, not gore? I think she likes sci-fi, not gore. Yeah, the hit list, though, it's like really gory stuff. Like the Driller Killer is one of the big ones. And there's a few more. But they're super gory videos, and they got pulled, like, banned in a lot of places. So they're always good to look out for. Try living with my mom, who has...
Hey, well, you're skipping.
Sorry. Hey, what's up, Casey? Good to have you here as well. Try living with my mom, who has dementia. She is obsessed with the Avenger films all day, every day.
Hey, I'm good with Avengers.
Yeah, I like those kind of films, too. What's his name? Boseman actually died. The guy that played Black Panther. I think his name's Boseman, isn't his last name?
I ain't got no idea.
Yeah, he died like yesterday of colon cancer. He had cancer while he was filming the Avengers and the Black Panther movie and all that, which is
Papa Sticks
pretty
Treasure says
hardcore.
hello.
But he was on 43 too.
She doesn't like the gory stuff.
Yeah, I don't really like the gory stuff neither.
Did that screw up your downloads?
Probably, my luck. I don't really like the gory stuff neither. I like some scary movies. I like older movies, like...
He was from South Carolina.
Because, yep, sure was. I like the gory movies. Not the gory movies, the older movies that are like nostalgic, like things I watched whenever I was little. Twister, that's like a horrible movie, but it's one of my favorites because I can remember, tie it to memories. So I like to watch that.
I've seen that movie so many times, I can do it word for word now.
Speaking of which, I watched Chris Old School Pickers video, was it yesterday, and his wife came onto his channel and asked him questionnaire, and I thought that would be kind of fun for us to do a little bit of today. Kind of get to know us a little bit better and that kind of deal. Chadwick Boseman, yep.
Is it Boseman or Boseman?
Boseman. I'm pretty sure I heard the news guy say Boseman. But he had the colon cancer. So we got a few questions we figured we'd ask each other.
She just got your question. I would probably know.
If they made a movie about yourself's life, who would you like to play you in the movie?
Not myself, that's for sure.
What actor would you want to play you? I can already tell you who would play you.
Who?
Jennifer Gardner.
You think?
Wouldn't you think, Jennifer Gardner?
I don't really have a favorite actor. I have some very non-disliked actors.
If I had somebody to play me in a movie, probably
Jackie Chan. No, I'm just kidding.
Probably Jim Carrey. I would want to play me.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because one, Jim Carrey, speaking of which, that was one of our questions here. Awesome. He gets so immersed into the people he's playing, like he wraps himself up, and he's a loony bin now because he's sunk himself into so many roles for films. He's lost track of who he actually is. Like
we watched a documentary
on him whenever he was playing the comedian in Man of the Moon. Like, he was like not Jim Carrey that whole shoot. He fully immersed himself as that person, and he does that in every movie. And he will like do his research, and he connects with the person, and he like becomes who he's playing. It's probably Jim Carrey. He's an awesome actor. I mean, crazier than a sack of potatoes, but he's a good actor. Howdy, Colton. I enjoyed my Harley Quinn comics I got from you. Hey, does anyone try and guess y'all's age? Inquiring minds want to know.
Well, if you went back and watched some of our old videos, or old lives, you have known what our age is.
When I had a beard, I used to, I'm a heavier boy, I used to go to the Six Flags and let them try to guess my age or weight, and they'd always get it wrong. But,
well, let's not guess weight right now, okay?
Anyhow, I am about to be 31, and Miss Courtney is about to be 29. Youngins. Hey guys, enjoy your videos. And I'm sorry, I was lost right there in that beautiful
picture. Mm-hmm.
I want to get back out to the garage sales, but not that many around lately with the pandemic. Yeah, I mean, we've been struggling around here for garage sales. Like, that guy's a fraud. If he played me, somebody, and no, don't even publish that movie.
I would let Tyler Perry. Let him play Medea as me. It would be funny. Could you just imagine?
She said she wants Tyler Perry. Okay.
To play as Medea.
She wants Tyler Perry to play her.
As Medea. Medea is hilarious.
I mean.
He is 30.
So, interesting. Let's see. Scrolling on down. Despite what the lying piece of plastic in my wallet says, I'm still 39. Good for you, man. You're only as old as you feel, right? Today I feel 72.
I feel pretty old.
Jensen Yoder. Howdy from Georgia.
His last name reminds me of that movie with Tim Allen and... What's
her name? The For Richer or Poor? When they go to the Amish. And,
yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. Johnny is in the house. Good to have you here as well. Mr. Johnny is Cajun Roots Retail. He's good folk.
Be played by Sandra Bullock.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
You said Jennifer Garner.
Oh, well, that's who I meant. The Miss Congeniality woman.
That's Sandra Bullock.
That's who I meant, Rev. 100% that's who I meant. Erase Jennifer Garner. I meant Sandra Bullock. The Miss Congeniality woman. Her. Who is that?
Sandra Bullock.
That's who would play Courtney. Not Tyler Perry.
I just think me being in like Medea's voice would be hilarious. That's all I was getting at.
I mean, I could see it. I mean, sometimes you talk to me like Medea, so I can see that. I can definitely see that. Sandra Bullock, that's who it is. Yep. Anyhow. So where was I going with this? Can I get you anything? I wasn't blowing you a kiss just now. That just noise made when I moved my hand, I promise. Time to go. Can I get you anything?
I don't think of nothing.
Yeah, I can't think of anything. Thank you though. And have a great day. So I wrote down, and Chris inspired me to write down a few questions to get to know us better. So that's what we did. She kicked me. Did you see her just kick me?
I didn't mean to.
Man, Chris. $10 super chat. Bam, son. I heard some good news about Mr. Chris earlier, so y'all need to stay tuned for that.
Never know what I have when I carry my purse.
Thank you so much, Chris, man. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Do it in your best Medea voice.
Hello.
Oh, Medea. She said, they better not be no clown about to jump out that box. I'm going to tell you right now, that clown just pop. Okay.
You don't want Courtney to call the popo.
No. Your mama is a popo hoe. Anyhow. Okay, to our questions.
Chris said it's a super hat.
Yep. Super hat. Thank you for the super hat, man. I super appreciate that hat. Autocorrect, who would have thought? So I wrote down some questions inspired by Mr. Chris himself, old school picker. And I watched his video and I thought, well, that's a great idea. So I was going to film it, so we're just going to do it live. So why not, right? Right. So, Miss Courtney, I need a microphone. What is your favorite thing about YouTube?
Talking to everybody.
What is your least favorite thing about YouTube?
Having to put footage up. Because that's a lot of work.
Okay. What is your favorite actor in movie?
I don't have a favorite actor. I have some very disliked actors.
What happened to the the Tyler Perry. You just care.
Well, I mean, but he's a good actor, but he's not like my favorite actor
like
because I don't have a favorite actor. Like I have a bunch of dislikes. Medea. But that's Tyler Perry.
But is that your favorite?
I guess you could say that.
What's your favorite movie?
I don't really have one of them either. But I guess we could go with Copeland's Twister.
What's your favorite food?
I don't really have one, but I normally go for some chicken nachos.
Mexican chicken nachos. They're delicious. Favorite item to find, favorite genre of items to find at a yard sale?
I don't really have one. I guess the easiest thing to find at a yard sale that I wouldn't mind finding is some purses, if I know, and video games. That's about it.
Good. The Currys. Hello.
Small Town Picker says howdy, y'all.
Hello. Good to have y'all here as well. Thank y'all.
You gotta kind of drag it out.
I can't do that.
Hello.
Anyhow, I think that's all the questions we wrote down. So that was that. So, I mean, I
favorite movie is Spaceballs.
I thought that up, and that was kind of it. It lasted like 45 seconds. Spaceballs. That is one of the cheesiest something others. But I could see it being your favorite movie on a nostalgic factor. Yeah. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That
nope. No clowns.
That one's pretty good. Traveling Salvation is in the house. Good to have y'all here as well. Thank y'all for coming in and hanging out with us.
Let me ask you these questions.
Done.
Favorite food?
Any.
That is true.
No, I hate pizza and I hate Italian food.
But you eat it. You just don't eat it all the time.
And I hate meatloaf. That's right. This country boy said he hates meatloaf.
So hey, everybody. Pick with Joey. I've got tongue tied. My bad. Purple Mary 64.
Good to have y'all all here with us.
Don't know that movie.
Conan the Barbarian?
I may have. I don't know. Who plays in it?
I've seen it.
Who plays in it?
I don't know. I think Arnold.
Wow.
I have no idea. See you, Miss Jane. Funko Pops are awesome.
Christmas Vacation. Yeah, that's a good one.
Those are two very, very, very solid choices, Richard. Very solid.
Okay. What's your favorite hobby?
Hobby? Like my favorite hobby, like thing to do?
That's what a hobby is.
Pass. Hunting or fishing?
Well, hunting or fishing.
Hunting and fishing at the same time.
What's your favorite thing about YouTube?
Favorite thing about YouTube. Favorite thing about YouTube. I'm just kidding. It's all you guys and gals. Meeting all these fine folks and doing this right here and talking with them. That has got to be my favorite thing about YouTube.
Your least favorite?
My least favorite thing about YouTube is
do you have a brain fart going on?
No, I'm just thinking. Probably having to, like, when you upload the footage, having to go in and do like the back end work of the video, like putting your descriptions in and your tags and making a thumbnail, that kind of deal. Probably.
Meatloaf is the steak of the South. But we got to agree. We got to catch up.
I hate meatloaf, man. I can't do meatloaf.
I would probably punch that guy.
That's awesome.
Like he wouldn't come near me. I'd have punched him. I do not do clowns.
Mm. Mm. Phew. Did that one go above you too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a great one.
I don't care for Home Alone.
I love Home Alone. Yep, people on here, that is 100% the best thing about it. You going dove hunting this year? Sure. Yes. Here in exactly 15 days. I think.
That's
I think
the last
15
day.
days. Pretty quick, it's coming up. Yep, reselling fishing trip.
Noodling fishing trip or just fishing trip?
Dude, that would be so awesome. How would y'all like to go noodling? Coming up here pretty soon, I'm going to be dropping a bunch of holes, like barrels, in the lake here. So next spring, we could all go noodling.
Yeah, it'd have to be after this kid's born.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Movie, Family Stone. I think it's got Nicolas Cage in it.
He's not. He's one of my least favorite actors.
She hates that guy. I don't know why, though. He's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, folks.
Didn't like
Save.
clowns, even as a kid. Not scared. Just always thought they were obnoxious. Like I'm terrified. Like.
Anybody for a shot of Windex? That Windex, they say it'll cure everything. I don't know, though. I ain't never drank it. I'll go. Heck yeah. There we go. Noodling. Smoother and brown gravy.
I don't do gravy.
I can do meatloaf every once in a while, but I would rather have like something else.
Rev scared.
Man, oh man. Ain't nothing better. I ain't done it yet, so I can't say there ain't nothing better, but I would think there would be nothing better than grabbing a catfish with your hand and jerking that joker out. But I could be wrong. Any Rocky movie.
Them are okay.
Another great movies. I'll go deep sea fishing with you all. That would be an awesome trip. We could all meet up down in Florida and rent like one of them charter boats. I'll pitch in. That would be an awesome trip. Except I get seasick from the get out, so y'all, it would be horrible for me. I'd be throwing up everywhere. No, I don't get seasick anymore. Used to. What was the guy asking for that John Wayne autograph signed to Larry out of curiosity? He wanted $5. Wasn't it 5?
Something like that.
I think it was 5, maybe 10. I almost got it. But that guy, man, he could tell a story, couldn't he? And that was the edited story. But yeah, I mean, nonetheless, it was a cool story if it happened.
Opening day is in Georgia, the 5th.
The 5th, yeah, I think we're around the next weekend after that. We usually fall around the 15th.
Chris is scared to get a snapping turtle.
Man, ain't no snapping turtle gonna hurt you. Quit being, you got 10 fingers. What's worse gonna happen?
You lose a finger.
I mean, you got 10 of them.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather keep all 10 and only have 9?
No. Can you imagine the story, though, that would go along with losing that finger? It'd be epic. You can always use fruitcake as a boat anchor.
That is true.
Yeah, I don't like fruitcake.
I don't either.
That's horrible. Have meatloaf in them.
I can do it. Ketchup is good, but curry powder,
My nephew charters boats in North Carolina. There we go. Wild me up
he
there.
could chum the waters.
Heck yeah. I would love to do that. Trouble with the Curve, Clint Eastwood movie filmed in Georgia. No kidding. I'll have to watch that one too, Henry. Scared to grab an alligator turtle instead of a cat. Listen, all right, so turtles, beavers, they need air to live, okay? Snakes, they got to have air. If you're sticking your hand into a bank where the hole could curve up and there could be an air pocket in there, that's where you could find said turtles and beavers. If you have a fully submerged hole and it's made and there's no air pockets in this hole, the chances of a turtle or a snake being in that joker, it just ain't gonna happen. I mean, it may happen.
Bye, Dan.
But it would be fun nonetheless, and that would be YouTube Gold. Can you imagine the title? Huge snapping turtle bites off guy's fingers.
Well,
Viral.
that guy did die from a duck hit, or wasn't it a duck?
Yeah, not too long ago, there was a feller out here in our lake. He was driving his bass boat, just, running wide open like they do.
I thought he was fishing and the bird flew into him.
No, he was driving his bass boat, running that joker wide open. And this duck was running wide open too, and that duck hit him right in the head and killed him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and like bugs hitting your windshield in the car, except this duck hit him right in the head. And I mean, that would, if somebody would have got that, I mean, horrible situation. Don't get me wrong.
I don't know what Dragon Con is.
But that duck hit him right in the head.
Do you know what Dragon Con is?
Dragon Con. I think it's like where you dress up and like in furries.
My foot's asleep.
Or something.
We were hogging.
I don't know what
with
it
the
is.
dogs. My uncle got his thumb bit off by a hog, and he was trying to tie it up.
That made me clench. I had an uncle losing a finger restoring an old vending machine.
Rev, watch out. You doing that truck.
See, that sounds horrible to me compared to like a turtle.
You about got your thumb took off by a dog.
Yep. That dog got me good. Sure did.
That's dedication. Guess he should have ducked. There wasn't no one there at all.
Yeah, I mean,
it
killed the guy. It's horrible. It killed the feller. But yeah, I killed him. What are your tattoos? Tattoos.
Tattoos.
Which one?
Most of his are military related.
Yeah. This one says respect.
Both ways.
Both ways. And that's a tribal thing I got in Missouri, Colorado. This one says death before dishonor.
His brother has the same one of that.
Got that in Colorado with my brother. And then I got tribal that goes up this arm and then down my back.
And then you have.
And then I have brothers never die written across the back of my triceps. And that's all of them. But furries have their own con.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's for like y'all dress up like characters, though, right? Like
dragons, I guess.
Comic-Con, like a Comic-Con. I didn't know they had a Dragon-Con. I wanted to go to a Comic-Con in Indianapolis one day. We were up there, but we didn't. That would be fun.
I would do a lot for YouTube, but losing a finger might be a little much. But if you're willing to let me know so I can film it as well.
Yeah, that would be good. I mean, you ain't gonna lose a finger probably. I ain't gonna guarantee it because as soon as I say you're not gonna lose a finger, something's gonna bite your whole hand off.
It's gonna tell you to stick your feet in first.
I mean, I don't use, I'll jinx you. So I'm gonna tell you you're gonna lose a finger, but probably you won't.
What was your largest bass and largest buck?
I killed a buttonhead one time. And
I ain't your biggest one.
I caught a little bitty baby bass in the cast net. We don't grow big deer down here in Alabama. Like
they're not very big.
They're just tiny. My biggest buck was a 6-pointer and a basket rack.
But he was big body.
And then he was old deer. And then my biggest bass was caught out of a pond with my brother. He was gonna mount it, and I didn't weigh that joker, but I ain't lying. I held him out here, and he was as long as this my arm right here.
I don't know. I wasn't around then.
However, I should say I was 10, so my arm wasn't that long. Probably half that. I did catch a redfish down in Florida shark fishing one night, a big bull red, and it was only like 4 pounds away from the state record.
He was every bit of 4 foot.
Yeah, he was like 42 pounds, monster.
Got
red.
pictures of him.
Yeah.
He was as big as my shark I caught.
Yeah. I mean, I was holding that joker up and I was as big as I am now, holding him up like this, and he was dragging the ground.
No, that's just 6 points all the way around.
Yeah, I was just 3 on this side and 3 on this side, blasted that joker.
Like I said, we don't really have big deer here.
What was we talking about? Completely forgot where we was going with that. Oh yeah,
My biggest was a
reselling related, I guess, right? I'm late to the party. Howdy.
How many times are you gonna change your name?
Was it? Oh no, Dan. Was it a whitetail? He's got 2 channels now. Was it a whitetail or a muley? I caught a hammerhead shortly after catching that redfish. It was about 10 foot long. Great hammerhead.
I think he was a little bit longer than that.
He was ginormous.
He was a pain to reel in.
Dude,
I got bruises from that shark.
I had her to hold we had with shark fish, and we had the group, we go, pin reels and rods. And I said, here, hold this for a minute, because I had to move something or something.
We had people get out of
So
our
I
way.
handed her the rod, and it left a bruise on her leg. And I had
He was
guys
fighting a
it was
sub underwater.
It's not like a bull shark or a lemon, a tiger shark. These jokers will fight till they're dead. And at the time, I didn't know what it was because it was dark, And I mean, he was like a
real
equivalent to like a
smoking,
6-aught pin, and it was like had that drag tight down, and it was smoking the reel. I'm talking. I had a guy
with a water hose
wetting the reel, and we were fishing off of one of them great big piers, in Panama City.
We got it up enough where we could tell what it was.
We pulled it, finally got it up, and they hit it with a light, and we seen it was a greater hammerhead. So we cut the line.
In Florida, you have to cut the line.
But he was ginormous, man.
But it was right. Then some. I'm gonna say this, and it's probably wrong, but there was some idiot that asked if we caught tires. Like, is tires gonna just sink like that?
I don't know.
It was a whitetail.
Cool. That's a big one.
I'm after elk here in Blue Mountains.
That sounds like a good time. Yeah, that hunting public crew, they're out there chasing elk right now. I like to watch them. Christy is in here. Good to have you here.
What?
The weirdest fish I caught is a puffer fish. Yeah, them jokers are weird, and a stingray. We were at the beach not that long ago.
Triple tail?
We caught triple tail, but we were actually on the beach swimming. And I have a habit, if I'm out there in the water and I see something, crawling by or swimming by, I got to grab that joker and catch it. And there was this big old ray looking joker, but it wasn't like a stingray because it had a tail.
It was like a manatee, wasn't it? Is that what they're called?
No, that's like one of them big seal looking things. It's like a stingray, but it had a tail. And it come on by, and it was pretty good sized, And I seen that joker, buddy. I was like, on that joker. I reached down there and grabbed this big old rascal, and that joker electrocuted me. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Shocked the fire out of me. No idea what that thing was, but it shocked me. Like, I saw it shocked me. I threw that joker down. Nope. I have no idea.
We have seen Wicked Santa. We don't watch it all the time, but we have seen it.
Hammerhead in Panama City last year, about 8 foot.
On the pier. Mm-hmm.
Yep, I caught one right off. We were on the county pier, the city pier. We always fish off the one right across from Pier Park.
That's the
county pier.
That's the county pier.
The city pier is the other one, and when we was living down there, but the shark fishers usually stay to the county one.
These elk are best eating game in the world, grain fed.
Man, hopefully you get one.
You don't have to keep changing accounts. I just asked.
He's about to start making the YouTube videos. He got his channel set up, got his GoPro set up, so it's coming. It's coming. That's awesome, man. Hopefully you get a good one out there. Oh, Crocky dude, the Steve Irwin. Yeah, that one had one of them tails, though, and it shot him, like stabbed him. This one had like a fish tail, so I thought I was okay, but that joker electrocuted me.
He only went to grab it once.
Yeah, I mean, I felt it. And it completely threw me off guard because the last thing you would think
have a
grabbing this
trophy
joker is going to shock you.
15 inches wide to shoot them.
Well, wow, that's weird. Usually I had never heard of them doing the width as a stipulation. I know here, like if you go up the mountain here and hunt, like at the WMA up here at the Wildlife Management area, it's like 3 points, 1 inch or longer on one side, that kind of deal.
You got to be able to see the rack.
They finally did that here in the past 3 years, but I mean everybody was shooting all these little spikes. So hopefully it'll get better. I was hunting down in Florida a lot for the past 4 years. Electric ray. It looks like a stingray. That's probably what that joker was. Shocked the far out of me. So if y'all see a stingray looking thing with a fishtail, don't grab it. Don't grab that joker. And jellyfish are also hard to spot when you're at the beach. You got to pee on them. Well, after they sting you, you got to pee on them. I'll pass. Or you're supposed to technically rub like a credit card over it and then wash it real good. I'd rather you not have to pee on me if I get stung by jellyfish. I'd rather you not pee on me. That's just kind of just gross. I do whatever I got to do to save your life. Ah, snap. I missed the whole dang show. What's up? Good to have you here, Rob and Lisa. You didn't miss the whole thing. How do you measure your rack? Thank you for coming in here. Good point. It's kind of hard. I guess you just use your best judgment. I'm more of a ground checker kind of feller. I don't know. I liked our tree stands. But yeah, Courtney killed her first deer just a few years ago, didn't he? Sure did. With my 308 that you seen in the other video or the other channel. Did you film shooting the 308? I think so. Yeah, the gun at the end. That's the 308. That's Miss Courtney's. I just can't shoot it right now. Yeah, we wasn't sure if a pregnant woman could shoot the gun or not, so we just opted to say probably not. Probably stop at the 9. So, I don't know. That's a myth to pee on jellyfish. That's what I figured too, but I mean, you gotta do it, Did you get 8 or 220 volts? They can produce 8 to 220 volts. I don't know, but like it made me leave them alone, however much that was. See, in Alabama, we don't have a restriction we can kill 3 bucks a year and a doe a day, basically during doe days. And they just implemented the doe days here recently. Like you could usually, like before a couple of years ago, kill a doe every day of the season if you wanted. Another good use for Windex. Yep, good point. Best way to tell 15-inch part is the rack. Yeah, if the ears are, yep. But wait, I haven't heard of the width, which I guess if it's a hunting club rule, that would make sense, like a trophy club. Bye, Amos. Thank you. Hey, you have a good one too. This live show has went off the rails. It's just kind of random today. It went off the rails 53 minutes ago and 35 seconds ago. True story. True story. I like my 308. It's pretty awesome. Doesn't have. He said 308 is perfect for deer hunting. That's how we're gonna do the gender reveal for the baby. I'm gonna make a big. Hold on. Can I say bomb on YouTube? I don't know. I'm gonna make a big. Well, I done said it now. Okay, for those of y'all that went with us to the 127, you are seeing where this is going. Remember that big white box full of stuff? Tannerite? Yeah. But I'm not gonna use I'm gonna combine them and half them in 5-gallon buckets. I'm gonna make it big. And then we're going to put 2 different color powders on each one. We're going to do it redneck style. And then when we find out, we're going to hand a sealed envelope to my dad, who's going to look at it and then shoot the Tannerite. It'll be a big powdery explosion of colors. So That's what we're gonna do with that. And Mo, 30-30s are good guns.
He uses a 30-06. Yeah, Koshin has a 30-06. Just it's a lot of kick.
Fun. Hey, thank y'all for hanging out with us, man. It's been awesome. Been awesome. On that one is on Bearded Picker's channel.
But you're jumping.
Yeah, I'm jumping. I'm sorry. I came up with lava years. Yeah, I can imagine they would. Gadget is coming along. I can't wait to see what it is when it is completed. My USPS for the second Monday in a row has failed to pick up Monday's shipment, so I had to get out of the house today, drop them off. Yeah, I missed ours today, so I had to drop ours off too.
But that was because we spent 6 hours doing a sailing.
Most of the time our guy picks them up, but if there's a different person other than the guy running our route, sometimes they get left. Just a headache sometimes.
He loves his 30-30.
What model is it? Like a Marlin 336?
I don't know. Have a good one, y'all. Time for dinner. Good luck with the movie. Thanks, Tom.
7mm mag here. That's a good gun. My brother, he used to shoot a 7mm Ultra mag. And buddy, too big.
Did you get your coupon?
You mean like your quarterly coupon? What is today?
The 31st.
Well, our next coupon won't come out till October, will it?
It's a Winchester.
Oh. Cool. Interesting. But yeah, we figured we'd come on here, hang out for a little bit, just talk randomness.
Just because there's so much footage to edit.
Yeah, I got a lot of footage I got to edit and try to get done before tomorrow.
You should stop them and drop them.
Heck yeah. So I used my coupon yesterday. What coupon? Are y'all talking about the quarterly coupons, or did y'all get an extra? I need to mount one up on my truck, on the car, like a Humvee.
Thing is, I'm finding bullets for the 50 cal.
It was made 1906. Wow, that's old.
I'm just saying, I'd be kind of scared to shoot that. That's just my personal opinion. New one comes out in October.
Haley, Deegan, NASCAR fan and Cardinals fan, 1990.
Hi, welcome.
Good to have you here as well. Yeah, quarterly. I just used it. I don't know if have we used ours. Interesting. Yeah, Spud Guns, good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, we got to edit video today. We need to get some listings.
There is a new 25-year, $25 one just sent out.
25-year. Interesting. I need to check that. Let me see.
This is the 25-year coupon. That's what Henry said.
25-year coupon. I'm pretty sure them jokers have skipped me. Was it in your messages? Or just like added to where your normal coupon is?
Bad Gunsmith.
Yeah, I believe that. That's good steel. Wife came home with. Whew. We just talked about deers and guns and electric stingrays and
our ceiling fan for 6 hours.
And yeah, that's what.
Code is happy 25. It's eBay's birthday.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Good to know. We're copying that right now.
Doubt we'll need it, but I have a tendency to forget things right now.
Thank y'all. That's awesome. Messages.
Yep.
They didn't send me no message. Anyhow, thank y'all all for hanging out with us today. It has been been great.
Quite a time.
I've enjoyed it. Sure have. Our shop looks like a tornado hit it. Sure does.
And I'm extremely exhausted.
Buddy, I can't hardly raise my arms.
I know it hurts.
Mm.
Oh, my shoulder just popped. Okay.
Mm.
He about killed me, y'all.
So we're going to have a video up on the Dixie Roots channel tomorrow. And then we'll be back to our regular vlogs on Wednesday here. So y'all just have to bear with us just a little bit.
And we are still in the process of making our website. So
yeah.
Hang with us on that.
I'm quite interesting listening to a good chat about shooting and different guns. Interesting. UK laws. America. Sure. So.
Now I'm going to enjoy it. It's even got a dimming light on it. Y'all remember, Chris and Rev may remember, and Eric too. We were up there how you could only work the fan with the remote and half the time it doesn't work. Yep.
One of them.
Yeah,
one of them. Paid $10 at a garage sale. Who could say no? Real quick, do y'all want to hear the story of how the dog bit my finger off almost? It's not really that interesting, really. I was kidding.
I got pictures, y'all. It was interesting.
So I'll tell you real quick. Might as well. This is as good a place as any for it. So we lived down in Florida, and somebody put out these dogs, like dropped them on our road, like just dropped them jokers out. And, you know, us being us, we thought, oh, the poor things. One of them was super friendly, like would come up on the porch and you could pet her. They were both like skin and bones. Like,
you're jumping. It took us like a month to get her on the porch.
Okay. They were both skittish. We was able to pet one of them and feed them because they were like skin and bones. So this other one though was like super scared. He was hiding out in the woods.
Very skittish.
And we were setting food out for him, and he'd come up and eat the food. You know, I thought, well, maybe if he's like this other one, if I can pet this joker and show him that I ain't gonna hurt him, he'll come around. You know. Well, I got up one morning, bright and early, and said,
let's try to catch it.
I'm going to lasso this joker and pet him to let him know I ain't going to hurt him.
Mistake number 1. Don't ever try to lasso.
So I didn't tell nobody what I was doing. I went over and fixed me up a rope, put some food out, and he come. Well, yeah, after I done hooked him, and he started like about to kill me, and he come up to his food. Hung that rope over and I hooked that joker and I got him right around the leg. And that dog went crazy. Like he thought I guess he thought I was gonna hurt him because I just roped him, you know. And I'm
trying to find a picture.
So this dog is like going crazy, and I'm thinking, there ain't no way I'm petting this joker now. You know, now I'm thinking, how am I gonna get this rope off this dog? And he's like snapping at this rope, you know. And I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? I'm in too deep now. So I'm like trying to get this rope, and he reaches up and he grabs a hold of my finger.
Thumb.
And he bit that joker so clean I didn't even feel it. I mean, took the whole end, fingernail and everything clear off. Just gone.
Y'all give me a minute. I'll find y'all's picture.
The very next bite, he bit straight through the rope. And
I've shown it to
he said, see you later.
I think, and I think Chris
so,
is saying that.
If y'all have any wild dogs, don't try to lasso them to pet them. That's a horrible idea. They will bite you.
I've got so many pictures.
So I had to go to the emergency room because I was missing half a finger, of course. And, you know, they said, what happened? I told them I roped this dog and he bit my finger off.
And, of course, they look at us like
and they
we're
said, well,
crazy.
you need the rabies shot. I said, no, I don't. I said, well, what'll happen if I don't get the rabies shot? He said, well, if he's got rabies, you will die. I said, what'll happen if I do get the rabies shot? He said, it's going to hurt. I said, so, I mean, we're gambling here, right?
Okay.
So we agreed we'll just take the chance. I didn't get the rabies shot. And the dog catcher, animal control, got called out there because apparently if you go to the hospital with a dog bite. So the dog catcher come out there. I told him what happened. I said, I hooked the dog. He bit me. So he got some metal traps out. Yeah, look at that joker. Graphic. Warning.
Oh, my bad.
Warning.
This one's also graphic.
I mean, bit the whole end of that joker off. And I told the guy what happened. I lassoed him. And he caught the dog in a trap. And they took him to a place and they had to monitor him for 10 days for the rabies. He didn't have rabies. And then they put him in trained him so they could pet him. And he eventually got adopted. So,
that was good. That mean that they could help him.
So good things happened. He didn't die from me letting him live out in the woods. I lassoed him, lost half my finger, and the dogs lived happily ever after.
Fat Albert always learned not to pet stray dogs. Thought that was Bob Barker.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. Don't be doing that. That was stupid. Horrible idea. Horrible. But we got past it now, and we're here with you guys again.
And his finger has healed. Everything is good now.
Yeah, I'm good to go now, but
I'm sure he has some feeling issues.
So, let that be a lesson to you guys and gals.
I don't know if that's really, it has a happy ending. But, the show is kind of a crappy ending, talking about losing half a finger. We're talking about noodling with turtles.
I don't know what possessed me that morning to say, hey, this is a good idea, when clearly it wasn't, but
it is what it is.
Sometimes you just roll with it,
Wish we had the camera on then. That would have been kind of funny.
I got bit by a chipmunk right there. That's a story for another day. But thank y'all for hanging out with us. It has been fun, and we'll see all you guys and gals on tomorrow.
Whenever.
So we'll see y'all then. Y'all take care. Be safe and
have a good week.
Yeah.